Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to lesson 817 in the Arabic series. And today's lesson will be the last one for level 0. So, inshallah, in the next lesson we can start looking at comprehension and looking at different styles of learning Arabic as well. So, we're finishing off with a kind of recap with everything that we've done so far, and as well just today learning a few things new like numbers. So in Arabic we have the numbers written like this. So this could be more of a curve there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the ones that look like familiar in the English language are 1 and 9 in terms of how we write. The others all look different in the way it's written in the symbols. So we have واحد اثنان اثنان ثلاثة أربع خمسة So that's the first 5. And then we go on to ستة Well, this is the wrong way around. So we have 7 and 8, like that. So we have سبع ثمانية and تسع and finally عشرة. واحد 1 اثنان 2 ثلاثة 3 4 4 5 5 6 6 7 7 8 8 9 9 and 10 10. So the main thing with numbers, which we will see, is the last part will normally change. So with واحد, that's generally okay, it's fine. اثنان, there'll be some change to that as Arabic, and the factors before it change going forward. So we're not going to delve into that, but just to know that that's the ta marbutas are the things that will change in the future. Sometimes they'll be its full form like this, sometimes they'll be not so. So that's the numbers, and we will see that as we start using numbers in our lessons when they come in the future, inshallah. So that's the first section done, and then now we move on to a bit of recap of what we've already looked at previously. So numbers in Arabic is called usually raqam, or plural of it is arqam. Or they also say a'dad. A'dad. So that's numbers. Right. Right, so now to just kind of summarize all the things we have done, we'll just put up a few sentences and from there we can see things. So we've learned about hada, We've seen هذه. So the recent things we brought was a possessive, being someone owning something. So we see هذا kitab. So we said هذا kitab. This is a book. This is not alif lam. There's no alif lam. So this is a book. I'm removing the alif lam because I'm joining it to something else. So I'm going to say هذا كتاب محمد. هذا كتاب محمد. Now we've also looked at, if I had alif lam like I've put, it would have been just one dhamma. It would have been one dhamma up there. But we don't have alif lam, so normally it should be two dhammas, kitabun. But that's where, because now it's become a the book of Muhammad, so Muhammad possesses that book, it changes as well. So we look at that grammar further on. For now we'll take it as it is. Kitabu Muhammad. Hada Kitabu Muhammad. And we carried on to, let's describe it. Wahuwa Kabir. So we brought in sifa or nat and adjectives. So we said Hada Kitabu Muhammad Wahuwa Kabir. Although in this sense it's not describing the book, it's not saying this is a big book. That's, if I said Kitab Kabir, then that would have been big book. But now it's not used in that sense. But we're kind of saying that book is big. So it's like giving a predicate and subject. So Hada Kitabu Muhammad. So we see this is masculine, masculine. And when we say Wahuwa Kabir, that huwa is referring back to the kitab. So it's going to be masculine as well. And Kabir is because that's masculine. So all of these are in the masculine form, gender wise. So as you can see, they follow that same pattern. If we said Hada Kitabu Sophia, this is the book of Sophia, we will still say Wahuwa Kabir because we're referring to the book, we're not referring to Sophia. So if there's something in the sentence we're referring to Sophia, it will change. So that's how it's a flavor of Arabic changing with his, how you use gender when that comes in. And the next example we'll see the Hadihi version. So Hadihi Khayma. What was a khayma? A tent. هذه خيمة. This is, I would say, the tent of somebody. So we're going to say هذه خيمة ليلى. So this is Layla's tent. هذا خيمة ليلى. And again, now this is now feminine, so I'll just kind of use another color for that. So we're going to expect a feminine kind of word in the feminine form. So هذه خيمة ليلى, and how we're going to describe it, we're going to say first the pronoun. So we said هو, هي, أنت, أنتِ, أنا, نحن. Those are the pronouns, personal pronouns. وهي, the tent, وهي, and it is. We're now talking about khayma, we're going to say صغيرة. It's a small tent. Hassan, can you go back please? وهي صغيرة. Okay, so this is, you can see how it's all following in the feminine. So هذه خيمة, this is a tent, but we're not saying هذه خيمة only, we're saying tent of Layla, Layla's tent. هذه خيمة ليلى وهي, and it is, the khayma is, so it's feminine, feminine. صغيرة, it is small. This is the book of Muhammad and it is big. Another example. we'll use a pronoun. So هذا, this is كتابك. 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 You could say كتابك, كتابك. This is your book if it was to a masculine person, a male gender. We would say هذا كتابك if it was for a female gender. So following the same pattern as above, this is masculine, the book is masculine, the ka is obviously referring to as masculine, but that's not relevant because we're not, what's coming afterwards is not going to be relevant to this person, so we don't need to, that's fine. But ka is the personal pronoun for you, for the masculine person. هذا كتابك, this is your book, and we can either have Jamil or Jamila in terms of describing the book. Wahiya, well, it's not going to be here because it's again a masculine form. Wahuwa, so the book is, this is your book, and it is Jamil. So again, huwa is in the masculine sense, and Jamil is in the masculine form as well. هذا كتابك وهو جميل. So that's the other one. We used hal and right at the beginning, so I'll bring those as well. Hal, هل هذه again, we're going to do the possessive, so the daughter of somebody, so we say bintu, the daughter of, bint is daughter or girl. هل هذه بنت بلال? Is this Bilal's daughter? So you can see how we join these two words to say one possesses the other. It's owned by, well, not owned, but it's in that possession of Bilal. So Bilal is Bilal's daughter. And ahada babul masjid. So this kind of practice is from the previous lesson. Ahada babul masjid. Is this the door of the masjid? So we kind of join two words together to say one possesses the other. Kitabuk. This is in another form, but using a pronoun in the end instead of actually an ism, a noun. Khaymatu Layla, Kitabu Muhammad. So this is joined, and that's kind of what we saw in the previous examples. And so that's the first part, just covering. Moving on to actually the adjective. So this wasn't an adjective because it's telling us something about this. It's not describing the book. The book. It's saying the book is big, but it's not using it in the same sentence. If we said kitab, kitab kabir, khayma saghira, and then we're saying a small tent, a small book. So then it's a different form. So in here, that's the summary of things we've learned. Just try to put it into different sentences. We can benefit from that, being in a different sentence and learning the Arabic language, how it is. So let's move on. And in this last section, it's still recap. Using again the sifa, the adjective, in a sentence more. So We have Al-Asad, and Asad was a lion. Al-Asad, because it's got alif lam, just saying it's got one dhamma, not two, it's not got the tanween. Al-Asad, and we're going to describe it now. So now we're using the an adjective, al-thaqil. And thaqil is heavy. The heavy lion. Al-Asad, al-thaqil. So this was a preposition, so we've used this before. Fi. The heavy lion is in the house. Al-bayt. The heavy lion is in the house, and here now thaqil is the adjective to the noun, the lion. And using another preposition, another adjective, we have al-burj. Al-burj al-tawil. Masculine is masculine, so al-burj al-tawil. Here again is masculine, masculine. البرج الطويل خلفه. The tall tower is behind the small house. البيت الصغير. البيت الصغير, the small house. Okay, so we have fi, we have ala, and just saying a few more, we had, khalfa, and that's behind, fi, in, ala, on, we had fawqa, so just the revision, we had tahta, under, amama, opposite of khalfa, in front of, khalfa, behind, ala. So that was a few things we learned. And now on to the last section, and this is just using a pronouns a bit. Just last part on the pronouns recap. As in Arabic sentences in comprehension, we're going to see a lot of pronouns around, because to use the person's name every single time, it's much easier to refer to that person if it's a male as he, or she for a female. So just last part on pronouns, personal pronouns, and then we're done with today's lesson. So we have a family. We have Rashid at the top. He's the father, Rashid, and he's married to Layla. And together they have 2 children, Bilal and Marwa. So we'll just make a few sentences with this using personal pronouns. So we have Bilal ibn. Bilal is the son. Ibnu is the son of Rashid. Bilal ibn Rashid huwa, that is the masculine referring to Bilal. Huwa ibnuhu. So that who is a personal pronoun. So for huwa, we have who. He is his son, ibnuhu. And we also can have Layla Marwa Hiya, so that's feminine, is referring back to the mom, to Layla. Hiya, Layla is the mother of Marwa. She is Ummuha. So here, this personal pronoun joined to another noun in ism comes in the form as ha, as we have seen. So we've seen who, we've seen ha, we've seen ka and ki. Ka and ki is for anta and anti. Kitabuka, your book, saying it to a masculine person, a male. We have Safina Tuki, your ship, if you can say to a female. So that's for huwa, that's for hiya, this is for anta, masculine, this is for anti, feminine, and then we had a ya at the end. So if we said masjidi, my masjid, so that's for ana. Just to recap, and finally the last one we had na. So if I say deen, nuna, our deen. That's for nahnu. So we can also have ab. So Rashid is the ab, the father of Marwa or Bilal. I don't want to say join them together at the moment. I don't start bringing dual in, but dual is when we can see that later on. So I don't want to confuse it right now. We can use varies from. So Marwa is the bint of Rashid, bintu Rashid or bintu Layla. So ibn, bint, son, daughter, ab. So we'll see the families as we come into comprehensions as well. And so I'll leave it as that. So hopefully that was a recap, and this is now the level 0 kind of complete. We've covered most things that can give us the building blocks to go into level 1, start looking at comprehension as well, and inshallah grasping the Arabic language more better and understanding it better. Thank you.